Hey everybody, Ralph Mangino from Mangino Buick GMC. Just wanted to kind of introduce some new wheels that we have here. For those of you who have not seen this or don't know yet, this is the brand new Encore GX. This vehicle was supposed to launch during March Madness of this year. As many of you probably know, Buick is a huge sponsor of the NCAA tournament. Unfortunately, we all know what happened with the tournament and everything that correspond from there. So what they did was they saved all of the advertising dollars and basically their spend for the Encore GX until now. So you're going to be seeing, if you haven't seen it already, a ton of advertising on this brand new Encore GX. And we're very excited about it. It's a brand new vehicle from the ground up. This isn't a warmed over Encore. This is actually something completely different. And what we saw in the past was the Encore quickly became Buick's #1 seller. It's been a great vehicle for us, the all-wheel drive, the affordability. But I think what happened was a lot of people just said, we wish it was just a little bit bigger. We just wish it was a little bit bigger. We just wish we had a little bit more room in the back seat, in the cargo area. Buick listened, and this is what they came up with. It is absolutely what people have been asking for, and it's very exciting because, as you can see, not only did they hit it out of the park with the looks of the vehicle, they knocked it out of the park with the technology, and those are the things that we're going to be talking about today. A couple of things I mentioned I wanted to talk about today was the style and the technology. As far as the style goes, just take a look at this car. They did a wonderful job with making this thing a little bit more aggressive and a little bit more sporty. This is the ST model, and whenever you see the red accents in the front grille and the lower fascia and the rear fascia, you're going to know immediately that it is an ST, and it just stands for Sport Touring. They did specific wheels, specific grille, specific rockers and molding, so they really made this vehicle look the part. When you look at it, the chrome on these cars is not overdone. It's very elegant, it's very understated, but it's there, and it kind of just goes with the body line of the vehicle. You can see the monochromatic wheel moldings, you can see the monochromatic bumpers. It's not these gaudy giant pieces of plastic like we've had in the past 20 years ago. Super sleek chrome line right here, just going with the body of the vehicle and kind of tailoring off at the end. And when you stand back and look at this vehicle, you know immediately that they're changing direction in the way that they've been designing. The wheel actually fits the wheel opening, so it doesn't look like a tiny little donut tire in this big giant wheel well. When you come to the back of the car, you can see the little fin up here, just kind of giving it that sporty little look. You can see the ST on the back, and you can see the red accents to just kind of go along with that Sport Touring package. And of course, Encore GX. It's a completely different car than the Encore. It's not like they're just taking an Encore and warming it up. This vehicle is completely different from the ground up. It's got a little bit more room. It's got a little bit more room in the back seat, in the trunk area. Buick listened to the customers who really wanted an Encore or had an Encore but said we could really just use a little bit more room. They did it. They knocked it out of the park. So not only did I want to talk about the looks of the vehicle, I wanted to talk about the technology, and honestly this is really where this car knocks it out of the park. There are so many things standard on this vehicle as far as technology and safety technology. There's not too many cars in the market that actually offer these things, but offer it as standard equipment. I think what happens here is we've got a game changer with this vehicle. Some of the standard safety equipment on this vehicle is going to be forward automatic braking, forward pedestrian automatic braking, lane change alert, lane departure warning. And what that is basically it just gives you an idea if you're starting to go inside and outside the center line of driving down the road. It's going to have lane keep assist, which actually is where the vehicle will nudge the steering wheel back to one side or the other if you happen to be drifting one way or the other. The vehicle has automatic high beam, low beam, meaning that when you're driving down the road at night, you hit the automatic button, turn your high beams on. As soon as somebody comes at you, the high beams shut off automatically. As soon as they drive by, they come right back on. Side blind zone alert, standard. The list just goes on and on. This particular vehicle right here has the advanced technology package. So not only are you getting the standard safety features that I was mentioning, but you're getting an unbelievable amount of technology on top of that. You're going to have things like heads-up display where the piece of glass from the dash now comes up into your line of vision and gives you actual real data on the car, your speed, your high beam, low beam, just making it so that you can keep your eyes on the road and not constantly having to look down. It's going to have adaptive cruise control. It's going to have 360 HD vision, so that when you're putting the vehicle in reverse, not only are you getting the backup camera, but you're getting the stitching of all the cameras around the car to give you a 360 view so that you can see everything that's around you. Things like Amazon Alexa on the radio. Of course, your phone is going to pair to Bluetooth wirelessly. We're going to have Apple and Android CarPlay. But not only that, you're going to have the ability to get an Amazon Alexa app on the car so that you can literally just drive down the road and say, you know, hey Alexa, what's the temperature going to be this afternoon? Hey Alexa, order me some Chinese food from my favorite Chinese restaurant. You can be inside your house. Hey Alexa, start my Buick. This is the direction that things are going, and it's pretty amazing that all of this stuff is coming in this car, in this price point. I think it's just an unbelievable value. We've got a whole bunch here in all sorts of different packages, different trim levels. When the time's right and you want to check one out, just let us know. We'll be happy to show one to you.